This fucking amazing podcast. God, I love it. Pasty, former AWA, New Japan, WCW, and NWO wrestler Scott Flash Norton underwent his second knee replacement this week. Second! At the Houston Medical Center in Houston, Texas. Tejas in the house! He underwent his first knee replacement at the same facility back in March of this year. Fuck 2020. Scott wrote, quote, total knee replacement number 2, thanks to Dr. Adikes and team. Thank you for all the support and prayers. Much appreciated. Hashtag strong story. Woo! The 59-year-old Norton, who was actually a 2-time IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Tag Champion, has been semi-retired since 2008, but has wrestled in a few matches in Japan and some of the other indies since then. In fact, Norton won the NJPW New Japan, is what I'm trying to say, Greatest Gaijin Award back in 2002.
Man, Ed Norton is my favorite Incredible Hulk.
I'm telling you, you like the Hulks. He never quite got the what he deserved in America. I loved him from the beginning because I loved his strong style because I was a tape trader and would watch New Japan shit. But he never got over in America, but he was huge in Japan.
The only tape I ever traded was Scotch.
No, I'm telling you.
Tracy Smothers is back in the hospital after having heart issues and discovering that his cancer has returned.
Say it isn't so, Pasty.
Sadly, if you remember, it was just back in December of last year we reported the Southern boy was hospitalized for similar issues, being diagnosed with lymphoma and mentioning his heart wasn't being used to full capacity. Then back in May, he updated that he completed 6 rounds of chemotherapy and has just been trying to lay low due to the pandemic. There was a GoFundMe set up for him by Chris Hero, which you can access by searching Tracy Smothers Cancer Benefit at GoFundMe.com.
We wish the best for old Southern Tracy Smothers.
Yes, indeed. And if you can, go and support. These people are the reason you enjoy the sport you love so very much. It's always good to help them when when they've carried you through so much.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I mean, one thing I like about our podcast is even if you're somebody who only knows wrestlers from the last 5 years, the wrestlers from 10, 20, 25, 50 years ago, they influence what has happened today. Southern Tracy Smothers influences so many people today who you might not know about. Scott Flash Norton has influenced Tanahashi, has influenced Evil, has influenced Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Bullet Club might not have happened if it wasn't for somebody like Scott Flash Norton, who was a Gaijin, but was a heavyweight who just powered through, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's one thing I love about our show. It's like, you don't have to know the people we talk about. You don't even have to look at them. But just pay attention, and maybe the next time that you hear something about pro wrestling and you hear the name Tracy Smothers, you're like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. Beef Sticks talked about him. He was somebody. Maybe I'll Google him. Maybe I'll Wikipedia him. Maybe I'll, just give him some love. Everybody influences. All of these people have influenced us. Right, Pasty?
Yes, indeed. Speaking of influencing us and being supportive, you can always donate to Beef Sticks Podcast and all of our endeavors at patreon.com/CloudStyle. Yeah.
J-Yum.
Well, it was a painful show full of injuries and garbage that needed to be gotten rid of. But we made it through, Fat Mac.
We made it.
We made it through. And now we look forward to the WWE Draft-a-Palooza. It's already started, and it continues into Monday. And we'll have all the results for that next week. Sucks because I did kind of want to do some kind of like a mock-up draft where we did our own draft thing, but seems like that's a little late.
Yeah, and it's kind of a weird. They got some weird rules this year that's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, but fortunately NXT isn't on the table as far as they've said.
Yes,
due to the fact that everybody's injured.
And also due to the fact that people actually like NXT. With that being said, Pasty, not only do I love you, but I love every one of you listeners. In fact, you can call me Brother Fat Mag Love because
Bubba the Love Sponge.
You. No, don't call me that. He's an asshole.
Yes, and I've been Pasty. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Snap out of it.